Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. I have a lot of photo cards today. This whole box is just Minghao, and then this is a miscellaneous of other groups. I have a few girl groups. I have TXT, I have enhypen, I have even got7. So I will be storing them all today. I hopefully this video won't be too long because I've been hoarding these cards for a long time, but I'm excited to put these cards away. So let's get started. We're going to be starting with our TXT binder first. I have a lot of cards for Terry, and I'm actually really excited for the newest comeback. I am actually not going to buy albums this time around just because I have no money like that, but I will be trying to find cards later. I feel like there's so many different card versions, and it's a little overwhelming right now, but at the same time, I know that cards aren't a priority since I've been back collecting since the beginning, so I feel like it'll be okay now that there's more albums and stuff like that in circulation. And so we have these Terry cards. I have no idea, I just have them. This is another reverse version I'm missing, and then I could get those in the future if I want. I'm kind of going kind of fast because I know there's not much to talk about. I've been kind of busy. I came back from baekhyun tour, and then I immediately the week after I went to see Blackpink, so I've been kind of going, but it is a week that I am not doing anything because in 2 weeks I'm gonna go see enhypen in Chicago, and then also in LA. So I have not really been prepping for those types of shows. I just kind of will just show up because travel has been kind of busy this summer and I've been busy at work. So but I have been kind of taking a pause on card collecting since I have other things to pay for at the moment, but I still do love my concerts. We're going to be storing my extra Inha cards here today. So we have this Heesung, this Nikki, this Heesung. I'm like a Heesung magnet, but I will put these cards here. I think I have a Jungwon somewhere, so I'll put that one here. I'll put that one here. Jungwon I'll put here, and then I'll leave this spot blank for what's his name? Sunu's other reverse version card if I ever get it. So I guess I'll fill it right now with this Pokemon card that somebody gave me. So that's really fun. That's what we have for Desire Unleash. I just out of all songs that I want to see live, I just hope that I'm able to see Moonstruck. I think New York is the first stop, and then it's Chicago, so we'll definitely get a set list spoiler. But then for sure, no rush to see if we can hear the new songs. So I have a lot of extra cards here today just because this binder is going to be used as the binder that houses cards that I can't immediately put in my big collection, since I only have 3 or 4 binders here today and not at home, not here at my house right now versus my parents' house. So I will just be putting cards in randomly, I feel like. So there's no particular order to anything. And also I think since my last storing card video they announced Muzi and Hoshi enlistment, so I'm kind of sad about that because that means that they will be not promoting with 17 for the next 2 years. And also they actually announced literally 2 days ago, they announced a new tour. It's called new_tour. So I think that's super funny that they have that as a title. They announced the Korean and the Japan dates. So the Japan dates are in December, and then the Korean dates are in September. So what falls between September and December, y'all, is October. So I feel like they'll come to America then, but if they don't end up coming, I will be content because I quite literally have no more money to spend on tours and stuff like that. But of course, with my old group, I'll probably make one stop slide. Of course, right? But that's going to be an eventful year for me if 17 also go on tour, because that means I've seen all my alts. This binder is so full, so I will put this to the side and then we'll do enhypen. For enhypen, I actually have some exciting cards. I don't have that. I think the day that I get this will be a momentous day, but then I'll have to catch up with other things. I think it's fun to have that as the chaser because then I always have something to collect in a way, but I know it could be frustrating. Let's say if I like want to drop this collection and I never ended up completing that, but I would keep that one obviously. This is the one of the manifesto cards, manifesto day 1 reverse. So I finally got that. It was in a set, so I have this one up for sale if it's still available. And then we completed Sanu's Romance Untold. I technically have a dupe of this photo card, but it's because my Weaver's Lucky Draws didn't come with one Sanu apparently, so that's completed now officially. I haven't done for Daydream yet because I've been lazy to buy these J cards, but next is the Weaver's Duck version of the OT7 set I wanted to collect. I'm missing Heesung and Jungwon. I will buy it when I buy it, and then I haven't done the Lollipop Japan cards yet. And then we actually finally got a Daydream. The Daydream Sunghoon Pops right here. I actually finally got this in the mail. I actually shipped it to my parents' house, so my cousin came by for Blackpink over here, so that's when she was able to bring it to me. So that's nice that it's there. I will put this Sunu there too, just so I'm not tempted to collect another Daydream Pop, because these are all unofficial, so then these are like the official ones, and it doesn't matter to me. And then lastly we have a Desire Unleash photo card. That's one of the Pops. So this is the Target one, and then this one is the Walmart. So I might just like collect what I collect. Maybe there'll be cards on tour or something, since it kind of is like the Desire Unleash tour, even if it's Walk the Line. So that will be a continuation, and then that's all we have so far for enhypen. I'm super excited to go see them. I know I'm not like super hype about collecting them right now because there's not much to collect since I finished, but I am slowly getting there. You just gotta catch up on adulting first, you know. Next, I'll do my Baekhyun binder. I just took this binder from work, and I'm gonna be putting his cards separately since I have a lot of his like POBs, and I kind of want to have a binder where I'll look through it more often because he's kind of like mixed in with got7 and like my girl groups right now. So this is the perfect size, only 1 inch, so it'll be a good time to flip through his photo cards. So I like had a whole bucket of this. I bought this when I was on tour in SJ, I think, and it's like a huge box that I literally filled full. So we will be putting one of his birthday cards because it kind of matches the basketball season's greetings card. So I'm gonna put that here. This is one of his birthday cards. I have a bunch more at home, but I one day want the one where he's actually holding the minion, but that one right now is kind of expensive, surprisingly. And so that looks good. I'll be putting other cards here, just like random cards that I have that I got in the mail and or I brought here from home to like bring on tour. I actually didn't know when I moved here that Beck would be on tour, so luckily I brought a few Baekhyun photo cards just so that I could, you know, bring on the tour. I just released my tour vlog. I try to make tour vlogs of like the old groups that I usually go see, and usually there's more content since I went to multiple stops. But I really do still miss Baekhyun because that's like, again, one of my olds, and I feel like I knew going in that I wasn't gonna see him for a while since, you know, he's going on this massive tour. So I feel like he's not Taylor Swift, right? He has only so much stamina. So I was very luckily able to see him and just kind of ended it on a good note. So these are more tour cards here. I put all my cards in order, but I took photos for the thumbnail. That's why I like am struggling to like find them, because I took them out of order and I don't want to like put them back because it took a while. So that's on me. This is the blue one. So this one is the heart photo card I put up here because it kind of matches that, and the cups match the corners. I surprisingly took a while to complete these photo cards because I just have so many group orders coming and we all have the same cards. So eventually I'll probably sell off my extras, but I'm really in search of the Reverie versions. I'm sorry, not Reverie, the Kiwi versions. They're kind of hard because I didn't really buy that many Kiwi versions, but I was able to trade Chris, which had a bunch of extra. I really want the cowboy one. That's the next one that I'm looking for, but I think there's 2 of the yellow shirt ones. So I'll put that down here. And then I'll put this one down here for now, and then I'll just change the filler real quick because I want to utilize the words there so I remember, but otherwise, like, that's how it will be. And then I'll put this one up here. There's like no, there's 10, I think, Kiwi versions, but I'm just gonna collect the 9 since I want to fill up one pocket. So, or one 9 pocket. Okay, now we're gonna get on to all the different pobs. So my friends hosted for a good chunk of them, and I still have some on the way, but I just want to put these in first since I am really in the mood to put cards away today. I haven't had a busy week today. I ended kind of early, so I was just like chilling until 4:30 on my phone, but all my other coworkers like got to leave early because they had a working lunch today. Again, all I do is work all day, so that's why like when you see my trips, that's when you'll hear about my trips, because most of the time all my K-pop trips so far have been like for K-pop, so that's like really nice that I could, you know, K-pop is my reason to travel in a sense. I know like usually you can travel for any concert, but I feel like the idea of it is like not as crazy. Okay, Withmu is the bubble one, so I'll put these over here, and then I also have the rose. We'll figure out more so from there. So this is the, he is so cute for this like 0.5 angle. So I'll put this one down here since it kind of looks the most different. Probably put in the middle here between these two. The Kissy is super cute too. Any Baekhyun Kissy I will fall for easily. Okay, this one will be in the middle since it is his hand and his mouth like that. I think I'll also put the Withmu that Jen gave me. But I having the time of my life. I always love storing cards. I love watching people store cards. No matter how many subscribers you all have, I literally will watch your video. Like you could have like 10 subscribers and I'll still watch your video because I just look up the word storing card video. Okay, Withmu, those are done. The rose goes down here. Rose Baekhyun. And then down here, I guess I wanted to put the dumpling, but I'll put Withmu since Withmu, it like matches kind of. And then these are kind of, oh, donut. Oh, I guess I'll put this one because that's the same outfit. Well, it could be either because he's wearing black here. I'll just leave that here. That way I don't confuse myself. Okay. I have bought these like single, pobs like by myself, like on Mercari US or just from random like Poke Market or something, because I know some of them are cheaper after the fact. These are pobs, some of them pobs, some of them lucky draws, but I myself try to buy every single lucky draw since lucky draws always tend to be a little more expensive afterwards because there's like so many that drop and they drop later. So like right now, like I literally just hosted for 2 more in the outfit that he wore in Texas, so that's why I had to get that one because that's my, you know, US tour. And he literally didn't do any like special photo cards for the tour stops, but he did starting in South America, and then he did again in Europe, which that means he literally skipped the US, which is fine, but like, come on, bro, like we also love a good like Carrot Zone vibes. But I guess like in the US, like they were low-key understaffed, which is no fault of anybody's because my friend actually knows the person that was kind of in charge, and she was low-key struggling. So I feel bad for that person that she had to like find more people to help her out. But what can you do when, you know, these tours, all these tours in this summer have really been like back to back. Like they've been in, like TXT is literally in September, which I don't know if I'll go to or not, but like the fact that it's already July, like end of July, and they come in end of September, and they just ticketed last week. So I feel like 2 months notice is kind of a lot, yet also not. So that is what's been kind of crazy. I feel like everybody can agree with that. We're like right now AT's on tour, Jin's on tour, like all these tours were announced like so late, and so the fact that people have no money that says something, right? Next, I'll do the girl groups. I don't have anything immediately today for Stacy, but I have these on the way from Mercari Japan. And their new comeback is really good. I haven't talked about it yet, but Stacy, like, I know people sometimes hit or miss with their music, but I think if you always just continue to listen to them, you'll notice they have a distinct sound. You can't always love every album, but I like their new music. They're kind of going to that mature route now. And then now we're going to do Yoonjin. I have a good chunk here for the 9 pocket, and then we also finished Whiplash here today. So I will figure out what I want to do. I definitely want to do the blanket one in the middle. This is the one that I bought a full set of albums for, and I literally pulled everybody that wasn't in my bias line, and that's not that many people, so I feel like that's crazy. I'll do these 2 up here. I'm missing one Yujin photo card. I think it's the digipack where she has like a little bun, little top bun. So it'll probably match this one. So I'll put this one here and then that one over there. But I am in no rush to get that as well. I kind of wanted the special merch version, but now that it's like, it's fine. I forgot I had that photo card, so it doesn't matter because then it'll fill up a 9 pocket. Perfect. And again, we can put in a filler here just so I know like and to organize. And then next we have, I don't have any cards for Jisoo. Oh my god, she slayed her solo performance, y'all. I love Jisoo. I finally got to see her live. I think like I'm still like in denial that I saw Blackpink because I was like back to back doing so many things. Like even like last weekend I said I wasn't gonna go out, but I literally ended up going out with my coworkers. Like we literally went to the club, like just things that aren't related to K-pop. But I think I'll try a little harder on my Blackpink collection because I want to finish. I'm kind of a completionist, and I know like I'll stand Blackpink, so I won't regret collecting those. And then next we have a whole Pink Zell page, essentially, and then maybe a new girl group that we have here. I mean, if you saw the thumbnail, you'll probably already know. If you already saw the title of this video, you know, but it's not official. Okay, I'll explain in a second. These are the Pink Zell cards. I low-key forgot that I got I got 5 cards. I forgot I had that one, or my friend had that one for me, so I perfectly didn't have to buy any more Pink Zell cards. I know this is actually the Target version of the photo card, but I don't need to have the other version, which is even more normal than that, so I kind of like this one better. But we'll put these down here. This is like with the speed, whatever version it is. Speed, I don't know. Dirty Work came out. I really like Dirty Work, but I have no desire to collect those cards right now. They have so many versions. I feel like it's unfair to me. She's so cute. So these are kind of like dark, so I'll put this one in the middle. Oh my god. I think some of them are like not quite like Pobs or whatever. Japan version, I don't know. You can just look up Pink Zell on Twitter and you'll find a template. I don't even go off a template. I just go off of if I feel like I don't have it. So I'm glad I got to complete a page for Whiplash. I've been pretty good at collecting aespa. I feel like if I don't put any pressure on collecting these girl groups, like that's why I have fun collecting my girl groups, because I get them when I get them and I don't need to buy albums. I think albums is what makes you kind of like fatigued for collecting girl groups. And I know like I mainly am a boy group collector, so I can't say shit, but I still love me a girl group. Okay, next girl group we have here, if you recognize that logo, I bought myself a Weverse version of lsfm's album Hot, which was like, it probably came out a million years ago, I don't know, but I really like the song Ash. I like Hot a lot, and I love the English versions of those songs too, so I just wanted to buy a Weverse version because one, it was like 14 bucks, and two, it comes with like 10 cards, and I was only gonna buy one. Like I wasn't going to collect like how other people on YouTube do, so I got this glasses set, or I don't know if it's the glass. I think there's like probably like, if it's either random, I have no idea, but I know I got every single girl in at least one of the sides, and then these are more of the I don't know. Okay, so this is not me collecting. I just wanted to pick it up because I really like their album, and that shows that you can like a girl group anytime and also just never pick them up. But there's 10 cards, so I'll put one of the concepts on the back, but I'll for sure put all the selfies on the front. I'm putting them in no particular order because my bias would be Yoonjin, but if you've watched my Beck vlog where I opened the photo cards, I'm so sorry because I literally like know all the members, but when I saw this card initially and I didn't see it against the other members, I was like, who is this? But I realized that this is Chaewon. I think my struggle would have to be between Chaewon and Eunchae, even if they don't really look that similar, you know? And I know how they look like. I watch other people collect, so I don't know why I was so like, not in tune with it. But actually, I'll put Eunchae at the bottom since she is the youngest, and then I'll put Kazuo up there, even if she's not even one of the oldest. Oh, actually, I'll put Chaewon because she doesn't have glasses. First, I'll put Kazuo there. Okay. Again, I don't mean harm by not knowing their names. I just be doing what I be doing. Oh, these are cute. I think I'll put Yoonjin down here, Chaewon. I think think I'll put, even if the Kazuok one is really cute, I'll put, because the glove one, actually, yeah. I'll put Sakura down here with because she's holding the glove. She has the gloves on too. And then J1 is so cute. Yeah, I'll put Kazu on the back. Sorry, girl. I'm not collecting that many, so I can't. It's kind of hard for a 5-person group. So cute. Okay, that's my lsfm page. I think I'll only have that page. Hey. Okay, next we move on to got7. I bought the Thailand Nestfest merch, and it finally came in the mail from Thailand. So I'm going to be putting that in, and then other got7 cards randomly. So I think this one was for the random page. Okay, so I'll put the random cards in first because those are random. Okay. So these are, like I said, these are cards that I'll put in at another time. But I'll just store them here for now to keep them protected and not lose them. Because I feel like I will always know where my binders are, but I'll never know if I have like cards stored elsewhere. I feel like a lot of people know that they like won't have a good track record if they like store these after months. So I literally won't go back home till Christmas. So that's why I have that here. I'll put more cards if I find them, but right now I don't have cards. And then this one's probably for the... Yeah, this one's for the fan-made set. So we have here like the fan-made set from CC, which is another YouTuber here on YouTube for got7. She hasn't made a video in a while because there hasn't been much to store, but we love. Okay. I low-key will put this by vibes because this one, obviously, like JB and Jin Young or JB and Young Jae. I always put Bam Bam and Yugyeom at the bottom though. And then Mark. I'll go up top. Like it's not group, you know, it's like kind of not group order. I don't know. Young Jae is not really in the middle either. Jackson. Right, because usually Jin Young's in the middle, but I'll put Jin Young after Young Jae because Young Jae is after many ways. And then JB at the top. These are really good high quality mood cards, so they're pretty thick. And then for this era, I'll also put my extra. This is not extra, but for now, I'll just put in my Bam Bam. This is the last Bam Bam I needed for my full T7 collection. And then this is a Mark Tuan Bob from Star River. So I have that here. Beautiful. It doesn't match, but it's okay. And then this is where these are my cards that I pulled. This one I pulled from Nestfest, and then that one I bought off of a group order manager, Jesse. So on the back it says Nestfest in Bangkok, and these also say in Bangkok, but they're brown. So I will put them in order again. I miss got7 a lot, but like what can you do when like they are doing their own thing? And like the fact that Hoshi, oh, not the fact, but of course, like because Yugyeom is younger than Hoshi and Woozi, but like the fact that Young Jae hasn't announced enlistment yet either is kind of sad to me. I know he's going soon, but I'm just hoping he gets put in a good place so we can, you know, wait the 2 years for them to come back in like 2027. Like beautiful. Like I know it's nothing crazy, but I love got7. So that is, I think, it for my got7 collection. I will put fillers right here on my own time, but that was essentially this binder that I've since split, and I'll be going to my 17 binder, which it's solely like How and 17. This is my 17 binder. I'll start with How first, and then it goes slowly to 17. I have a good chunk of stuff for my top, what's it called? My top today. Where is actually my How binder? Okay, sorry. I like put my 17 cards at the top, but then they got mixed up with everything. So this is the stack I have for 17 today. Okay, so we have a lot of old cards, but for sure I'll be putting these to the side first because that comes later. But we have exciting How cards to put in today. I'm not sure if I made room like how I did for other cards, but I think this one deserves. There is, oh, fuck, I don't even know, dude. I feel like I didn't quite prepare for this. So give me one moment. So I have here a bunch of like random cards that I'll kind of put in the beginning section here, but I'd say the card that would make sense to go here is this, an ode fan sign card. It's not quite a carrot zone, but I think eventually I will receive more cards that are kind of special like that. These are pretty special. A lot of like cinema cards I have. So this is a cinema card. These are like follow fellows, so I'll put that on this page. Again, these are just random cards I have that I bought, and then I shipped it in time for, I shipped it to my house instead of like my new address because I didn't know where I was gonna be, and then eventually have them. Oh my god, this Audonasia card. You already know the lore of this card. I'm just gonna put it right here because it deserves to be front and center next to all the other Sector 17 stuff. And then I don't think I have that many extra cards. Oh, here, I can put this one there too. Like a flower theme, okay. That's a Season's Greetings card that I could fit there. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'll get more of these types of cards, but I think it fits in the other binder. I'm not sure. I haven't watched my video back. I'll just leave that extra page here for now. For you do fan sign, I actually have fan sign A and music art lucky draw. I play the waiting game with this era because literally this is what Spill the Feels era, and we're already on birthday era. So, and I haven't really bought pops for that either. So we're slowly completing things. This one is not a selfie, but it's like him with he does this, and I really want it because I love me a fan that does that. See, and it's so satisfying because it literally all has the same back because it's from the same outfit, right? So that's why I collect the way I do. This one kind of effed it up, but maybe I'll move that one. No, I can't move it because that one's all dark. So maybe I'll move this row up here. I'll do that right now because I actually initially had this like this because it was blue. So I'll just leave it like that. It doesn't matter. I'll ignore that. This one, there's a photo card like him wearing the hat, like the LA, like this look, but like in a different background because it was kind of like the LA pop-up. I wanted that, so I put that there. The kit I don't have yet, New Myself. So, oh, this is another Spill the Feels photo card. Where was I gonna put this? For now I'll put this on the extra page because I think it's Spill the Feels, but the vibes are very different. So perfect. Okay, I did not account for that card, forgot. And then kit, don't have New Myself. Is that the one where he's like oh, I definitely didn't prep for this because I don't have these pages in. LOL. New Myself. Oh, the white version. A. And then these are Daredevil. Okay. Dude, I really didn't prepare for this video. I just wanted to store cards. Oh, yeah. The speculation about their tour. I feel like I don't want them to come yet. I feel like if they came this year, I would have, like, I feel like it'd be very rushed. And I feel that also, like, the feeling of, like, them, like, having enlistment the month before them going on tour, it feels a little, like, not bittersweet, but just kind of feels wrong that they plan this ahead of time. Because you don't just plan a tour and then like, in 2 months. You can, because, like, people work hard like that. But I feel like 17 knew they were coming that long. Okay, slay. New birthday. Oh, that's the purple concept. I don't have that yet. And then the Daredevils go here. I know that a tour of 9 will still be fun. I'm not one of those haters where I'm like, I'm not going if my bias not there. Obviously, because my bias is still there. That's why I feel like really strongly of still going. But I still love all of 17. But I just feel like for some reason I knew this tour was coming, yet I also didn't know, you know? But everybody is announcing a tour. I'm excited for that. A lot of new music, actually. I've been bopping to TXT's new music. I still love got7's album. I listen to Python like every day. And then that's how it be though. Yeah, that's all. These are my extras. This card I have for Spill the Feels. I guess this is like a POB from... These are POBs that I don't really have POBs set up for Happy Birthday, but I'll put it here. No pops because I'm trying to collect less, which I think I've been doing a pretty good job. Make stars on the way, broadcast on the way. There has to be another card I saw somewhere. It's a green right here. These. I'd be like, I don't collect pops, and there's our pops. There's one from every concept. So okay, these are kind of flimsy. I think they're from Japan. And then I will put in more pages for the Daredevil version. I don't know if it's the pages now, but I feel like the Herka pages are a little different quality. But I'm not complaining too much. I'll just put them in however. There's no like search and order, so I'll just go in order. How's everybody's summer? For me right now, it's like 110 degrees on average a day. I live in the desert, so always craziness. Every day, like I have to like come to work early or else I won't get a spot under the shade. Because when I don't get a spot under the shade, then it gets really hot and my steering wheel ends up like burning myself when I drive. But it's okay. It's how it is, right? I rather work so I can get money so I can go on tour. I've been watching a lot of baseball. It's baseball season, everybody, so hopefully your teams are doing okay. I know people always have mixed thoughts on baseball because if your group does baseball stadiums for for your concerts, then you want the net to be down, aka Stray Kids. I have been watching a lot of people's like story times, which are so interesting to see like other people like document their tours as well. I think not a lot of YouTubers do that. I know it's like kind of like a copyright thing, but I enjoy watching those types of vlogs because then it feels like I'm like going on tour with them, even if I'm not going to that physical show. That's why I released mine as well. Oh my god, he looks so good. All the backs look like that. I haven't really like done I still collect a lot of cards, but I haven't done the unboxing for the Daredevil since I know it's cheaper buying from Mercari Japan, and I have access to buying Mercari Japan. That's why I do that as well. Yeah, these pages are a little less quality, but it's fine as long as they're sturdy enough. And I use like good quality sleeves for Ping Hao. Wait, is there? Okay, this is what? I'm so dead. This is 9, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24. Okay, this is 24. I guess I always forgot that like I put extra stuff down there. Like, you know how usually it comes off the Daredevil version, but there's more cards to collect now, so okay, I fuck with it. Oh, I guess like I guess I can put, because I don't need to collect more pobs, I'll just put these pobs down here and not have to do that extra page. This is kind of like the overflow page of like random other miscellaneous things. So I'll definitely probably move this page eventually. That is what we have for 17 happy birthday. This I just concluded as well, and then we have, that's all for How, so we'll move on to 17 and the rest of the members I collect. Top 4, I finished all of this. I actually, since the last video, I changed them around on my own time afterwards. We have no Woodsy, we have June. No, we don't have June. I think we have one Vernon card, I don't know. I have been kind of slow on getting these. I think, I don't know. Oh, there's a lot at Mercari Japan, but I don't need to find them quickly because these are members that I feel like are easier to collect after the fact. This is Escape version, so I'll put this one here. Okay, Bald. I think I finished Vernon, like I said, but I just have that set on the way, so I'll have more cards to go. What is that? New Escape. That was the New Escape, right? Yes. Okay. And this is Daredevil. So initially I was just gonna do three of each, but then I just bought the full sets, so it's easier to not like have to sell anything because I'm not missing any of the Daredevil versions. That's the nice thing about Mercari Japan too, like you can find them all in one go and they'll be like $5, because obviously in other countries it's cheaper to buy albums versus for us we have to like, you know, we have to, oh, I don't have Woody's yet. I'm dead. I forgot. Forgot that his is still stuck at the warehouse. Yeah, I think I've been on one about Woozy too, because it's not a weird thing to say, but I think like sometimes when a member you like enlists, you're kind of like, oh, you kind of miss them a little more. So I've been kind of, and also I really like his sorry, I can't multitask anymore. I really like his pink like shaved look. Like he really did a number with that. So I know those cards are gonna be so hard to find because everybody and their mom likes them right now, but I'll do with what I got. I am not in a prio to do that, to get those, because it's just like in the moment you feel sad, but of course like in the long run, like I won't feel sad about him because he'll come back, right? So like of course 2 years is a long time without your music maker, right? So okay, and then we have the IDs. I just have June and Woozies, surprisingly. Vernon's is in a pack, and I also got all their puzzles. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the puzzles, but I wanted to collect them. I don't even have those scratch cards. Isn't that crazy? Okay, we have this empty here. I like planned for this, and then I doubted myself by collecting the US version, but then I ended up, you know, working out because I had the extra one here and the IDs here. Yeah, and then we have Spill the Field. We're almost done. This video is probably really quick because I feel like there's not that many cards to put away, or I'm just going through it fast, but finally finished that Woozy. I have one more Jonghan card. It's the one where he has the heart, but I should have bought it on Mercari US when I saw it for like $5. Why does that look like that? The fuck? Oh my god, I switched it around. I'm dead. Wait. Yeah, how did that happen? I don't know. How come nobody pointed it out? Hello? It's been like that for a long time. How come? Okay. And it's like on this side of the page. Anyways, whatever. Oh, maybe because these pages used to be on this side because I like switched it around. So probably my bad. And then this is DK. So DK's card would go here. I actually switched out a Mingyu because I found the other Mingyu for cheaper versus like this one was actually cheaper than the other one, which is weird. I don't know. My friend has to send me these. I'm still on the hunt for S scoops. I pulled the June, so if you want to trade June for S scoops, but you know I doubt it because S scoops is just so hard to trade for. I don't know. The leader himself. Anyways, yeah, I'm just making that one Jonghan card. I'll get there when I get there, but I'm pretty proud of myself for only collecting top 4 this era. I financially probably wouldn't have been in the mind space to like actually collect OT13, but I still love OT13, so I'm also pretty proud of myself for happy birthday. I didn't collect anything more than what I did, and it still makes me equally as happy, and I don't even like search for them, so I think that's growth. I mean, I still reach for big things like broadcast, but I think for what it is, like, love me I mean, I'll probably move this over up there so it continues here. I don't know. We'll see. But I thank you all for watching my video. I don't know if I was just rambling about random shit this video, but I know story card videos always get a lot of views, so it'd be great if you could give it a like, a comment, subscribe, whatever you want. I appreciate you all for tuning into my collection. I have more videos on the way. It's always my flop era, but actually not, because I realize that out here I have nothing else to do, so except for work and hang out with my friends, so all more power to me, right? So have a good day, have a good rest of your July, and I'll see you later in August. Bye.